So, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Let's take Darwin Núñez to one side. He started Firmino, which I think makes sense. Firmino's contract is expiring. He said he doesn't want to go anywhere. He's been linked. I think it makes sense to keep him around because he's very different from the other strikers. If he's happy to stay, if he shows his fitness, he gets more years. It's kind of like the Milner principle, if you will, except that he's younger. I thought I was just shocked by how fit and how sharp Mo Salah is at this stage. Yeah. And I'm not a fitness coach, as you can tell, but I do talk to fitness coaches. And a lot of times, different players get fit at different situations, different moments in the season. You can't maintain that level the whole year round. Weird as it seems, like, should there be any concern that he's going at this level this early?
So this is my theory, and it might be completely wrong, I don't know. When Liverpool and Klopp and his fitness coach and technical staff prepare the preseason, right? They go individually, okay, this is Trent's program. By the way, I thought Trent looked buff. I was like, whoa. He clearly worked in the preseason. So they go individually. With Mo Salah, there's no World Cup. So maybe the heavy preseason and heavy fitness work that you can give him now is okay. Because if he picks now or between now and beginning of November, for example, it's okay. He'll have a month rest.
Yeah. Whereas he can top up.
Exactly, during that month off.
That's a really good. I
hadn't thought of that. Whereas someone who's going to go to the World Cup, and let's say like a Trent Alexander-Arnold, for example, is going to play every game with England at the World Cup, and they go to the semi-finals, to the final, or they win, and blah blah blah. This is such an extra load of work and fitness and everything that if you give him the same preparation and pre-season fitness work as Mo Salah, he might explode by beginning of November or through the World Cup. So you clearly, maybe you can put much more load on what Salah has been doing in pre-season and now in the start of the season than someone who's going to go to the World Cup. And that's the luxury that I think all the clubs who know who's going to go to the World Cup and who isn't will have in terms of fitness work and preparation for those players, especially the likes of Salah, of like, okay, it's okay, we can push now because he will have that month off mid-November to mid-December. For Trent, if you push too early and too much, then you risk losing him to injuries at some point.
It's not just the injury aspect. I think it's just purely the fitness thing.
Yeah,
right?
Fitness thing.
We hear about this.
Deep. Yeah.
You are going to have a dip. Well, he can go all out. He can go balls to the wall, completely, as the scientists say, and then take 2 weeks of total relaxation in the first part of the World Cup, and then come back, and then go and jack it up again and really carry them. Yeah,
exactly, completely.
Not even that many, actually, given how long the World Cup's going to last.
You're right, yeah.
So beyond that, I thought Liverpool looked good. When Núñez came on, I was really... So some of the concern, we mentioned expected goals before. Núñez is somebody who said has also way outperformed his expected goals.
Yeah, in the one season.
For that one season, he scored a ton of goals. So some people were like, meh. But then I look at it and I said, if this guy never scores, he still contributes so much. I thought his movement, I thought off the ball, I thought he was unselfish, has a physical presence and so on. Yeah. People are going to say, oh, who's going to replace Mane's goals? Well, obviously Salah and somebody else, but you've got Jota. You've got different people who can chip in. But I almost feel like he doesn't need to be a massive goal scorer for Liverpool to be an important part of that front three.
I think it can offer you other things. And by the way, scoring on his debut, like Van Dijk, Salah, and Mane, and the club is pretty good, I think. But it's all the runs, it's the pressing and the counter pressing, the physicality as well. So even if he doesn't score, he will contribute by, I don't know, taking two defenders out of Mo Salah's way, for example, or coming and helping Luis Diaz on the left-hand side, or making room for a run from one of the midfielders. Not that they run too much towards the box anyway, but that kind of stuff, I think he will help you with that. I have to say, I was surprised how sharp he was, how in the rhythm he was, how in the whole thing. He looks so simple. He looks like if he played with them for much longer than he actually has. And I didn't take too much negative from his friendly matches and some of the touches that he had. And I think, again, when you work hard, Klopp was right at the end of the game when he said, you look and you don't think how tired the player can be, and if he misses one touch, one control or two control, it doesn't become a bad player. But I have to say, I was so impressed by the half hour that he had in that game.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.